Hi, so back in familiar surroundings, back into the office after a great few days in Portugal. I mentioned I wanted to share with you some of the learnings that I've taken. I want to really focus for this week and probably into next week on one particular area that Brad took all of us and the clients through. And it's known as the roadway to success. And what Brad talks about when he alludes to the roadway to success is really more about what are the potholes along the way. What are the areas that you've got to, be aware of? Which are the areas that are likely to actually hinder your journey along that road? And the first part, or the first element that he spoke about, and what I want to really talk about briefly tonight, is being the superhero. Now, that might not appear in the context that you're thinking straight away, being the superhero. But I dare say there's a number of you out there that go around in your business constantly wearing your pants outside of your trousers. Being the superhero. The person in the business who no one can do it better than you. Someone will, be giving a task to do, and then you'll come along, the task isn't being done to the appropriate standard, and instead of training or educating and taking them to that next level, rather you take control. You start to do it. You become the superhero. Now, how many of you employees maybe listening to my vlogs actually can pick up on the fact that your boss, the business owner, or maybe it's it might be a family thing, that actually your mum or your dad or my daughter or my son, it's a case of no one can do anything better than me, and therefore I'm going to do it. Well, here you go. On the roadway to success, that is only going to hinder you. It's a big pothole. And unless you start to really focus on allowing and growing your team, starting to nurture their abilities to start to do those elements within the business that maybe you think that they can't do because no one can do it better than you, because you are so committed to being the superhero, you're going to find that it's a slow and laborious journey. Indeed, if you are a superhero, how many times are you finding yourself being tied down and weighed down with some of the lower end responsibilities, skills, jobs and tasks, because you won't have the confidence in your team for them to go ahead and commit to doing that job. Rather, I'll do it myself because I know the job gets done. So here you go. Very first learning, back end of Business Excellence Forum, courtesy of Brad. Stop being the superhero. Stop wearing your underpants outside of your trousers and running around the business as though nobody else can do it as good as you and as quick as you and as best as you. Stop being the superhero and start to focus on leveraging that ability across the whole of your team. Until tomorrow, it's a glorious day. See you then. Bye-bye.